Hey, hey, welcome to my space. So, listen, after I did the last reading, I got some more information, so I put it in the text box. But this is a follow up to the last reading. But even if you didn't see the last reading, it doesn't matter because I will give you a introduction so you understand what we are talking about. But first of all, this is a collective read. You are already supposed to know what we are talking about. If you don't, it is not your story, and please don't take it on yourself. I'm here to give you more information about something that you are already aware of, right? It is confirmation. This is what it is, and it is especially important now with this reading because it's very dark, right? Also, if I'm talking about masculine or feminine, it is not especially the gender, so apply it however, and this can be past, present, or future. So, the reading that I did before, I did it when I woke up, I got this information about someone who is a master manipulator, somebody who is into mind control, and they are trying to control people's mind in order to push them to unalive themselves. This is what we were talking about. When I did the reading, I didn't understand that in fact this is their job. So it is someone that has always been very interested about this subject, but what I understood later on, it is that it is their job. So they might sell their services maybe on the deep web, dark web, I guess deep web. This is how we call it. And they are selling their services in order to push someone by mind control, by making them feel that they are losing their mind, pushing them to unalive themselves, or at least look totally mentally unstable. And they are selling their services, for example, to ex-spouse that wants to, you know, take control of, be alone in charge of the children, families who want to get some kind of inheritance. What else can it be? Yeah, those kind of things, a sibling that wants to have the inheritance from their other sibling, or all kind of things like this. So they want this person to disappear, or what they want it is for those family members to be able to get some kind of power of attorney, like Britney Spears had on her, or Cher did that with her son, I think. And we have also there is this woman that had a radio show. I don't know her name. That also, that somebody else was in total control of the money. I think that the most common example everybody knows about it. It is about Britney Spears and their family. Needing her to totally appear to be unstable and crazy, and doing their best in order to truly destroy her mental health so they could take control of her money and steal and do whatever they wanted with the money, right? So this is the idea. So when I did the first reading, I didn't had the information that this was this person's job, but now this is the information I got. And so what they are doing, it's like those family members or spouse, we will take to make the story easy, but you apply it however it applies to you. But we will take a family that wants to get some kind of power of attorney in order to have access to somebody's money, right? And so how it works, it's that this person that we were talking about in the other reading, that is selling their services is to create situations where the person will doubt their reality. So it might be online if they are like separated, like they don't live in the same country, but they might also give directions to the family in order for the family to help destroy somebody's mental health. How? For example, when a person is realizing suddenly that it seems like there is something weird with their phone, with their socials, that they are getting weird messages and they are going and talking with their family, the family will answer to them weirdly, you know, like to make them feel that I think that you are losing your mind, you know, prove to me what you are telling me, when in fact you cannot prove it. When it's, you know, somebody's hacking you or something like that, and they are truly professionals, it's very difficult. How do you prove that? But those family members will especially ask from this family member to prove it, and as they cannot prove it, they will tell you, okay, explain to me what is going on there, but in such a tone that the person feels like they are, you know, they feel misunderstood, they feel judged, so it weakens them. And this family is truly trying to convince this person that they are losing their mind. And this is truly the intention. And so this family also might be talking to friends of this person and telling them, you know, I think that this person is losing their mind. Like they are preparing the thing. It's truly a very, very dark plan. And they are using this person working on the dark web that is doing their own work online. So through, as said, hacking the phone, the socials, things like this. But they can also guide the family, telling them what to do. And also the family, as they have access to the person that they want to take control over, they might have control to the phone, they might have control to the computer, or at least they have the phone number, they have information, right, that allows them to somehow help this hacker do whatever they need to do. And it's truly a very, very dark plan to try to convince someone that they lost their mind, so they will unalive, or if not, the family will be able to get some kind of power of attorney. And what they will do also, and this I think that it's more online, they will try to push this person to speak about what they are experiencing. Like, you have to speak to people, people will help you, people will this, people will that. And in fact, the whole idea is that they are pushing this person to speak just in order to truly make them appear crazy, and so they have more leverage, right? Very, very dark plan. So I want to get a little bit more information here. They are turning others against you. Yeah, exactly. They are truly, it's like a true trap. It's a real trap, because this person who is trapped, so it starts maybe online, or, you know, on their computer, or, you know, a kind of those kind of things. And so when they are turning to their family, or people that should be secure to them, it's not. Why? Because their family are part of the trap. They are the initiators, in fact. And then the family also talks to whoever they can in the circle of this person, and they might say, you know, don't say anything that I told you, but, and they are making up stories. And as it's family, people tend to believe family, you know, they don't think how toxic family members can truly be, how destructive, how criminals, because this is a true criminal plan. There is no other word. So let's see what information can we have about this. Yeah, they're turning others against you. It's exactly what I said. They want you. I guess that this came up to me and I need to share it with you because you might be dealing with that, right? So you might feel that you are gang stalked. You might have a camera on you, and you might not think that your family is related to that, but maybe it is your family putting the cameras and putting the spies on your phone, but there is somebody else that is doing all the hacking job, if we can call it this way, the hacking job, I guess. So what else should we know here? Altering your values and morals on making life decisions. Yeah, they are trying to trap you. They are trying to trap you. They are trying also to disgust you from people, right? Because every time that you are turning to someone, you get no support. All you are getting back is you are crazy. What are you saying? Or you know, or people, you know, like poor you, you know, like oh my God, you are truly crazy. So they are also trying to destroy your perception of the world. Tiger Eye. It came in reverse. Helps with grounding, protection, self-confidence, inner strength, willpower, clarity. This kind of tells me that they might also be doing, you know, all kind of dark spell work, obviously, because they are doing a smear campaign. They are talking behind your back, painting you in a light that you are not. So this, obviously, this is spell work, you know, lying on you is spell work. But they might even, excuse me, do more. They might do some kind of black magic. I don't know exactly, but seek someone to perform, learn to do a hex breaking ritual. Yeah, you see, this is exactly what I'm telling you. This is what they are trying to do. You don't need to seek anyone, right? You just need to be able to be very secure about yourself, not doubt yourself, and not get lost in others' responses towards you. You can take showers, you know, take care of yourself. Drink your water, take care of yourself. Do whatever you need in order to cleanse yourself of the stress. You can go for walks maybe. If you are gang stalked, then I recommend you to always take another route, you know, not going into your routines, because they will meet you in your routines, right? So try to always, you know, go out at different hours, take other ways, things like that. But mainly the most important is that you don't doubt of your sanity and you don't doubt of your truth, you know? And observe people for who they are and how they react, because this will tell you a lot. Yeah, they want you to be insecure, to have body image issues, loss of worthiness, loss of trust in relationship, all those kind of they truly they want to destroy you. They want to destroy you mentally by making you doubt of yourself and your own sanity. By playing with your reality, you might feel like you are truly in a Truman Show, you know. This is truly the feeling. But also they want you feel insecure in the world, like you cannot trust anyone. So it's truly it's a very dark trap. Yeah, again here telling you that, you know, they hope that you don't know how to take care of yourself. They hope that you have no confidence. They hope that by the pressure of other people, you will truly doubt your reality. And you might, because they are doing everything for you to feel the pressure that there is something happening. They need you to know that something is happening, right? Because then you talk about it. And when you talk about it, you appear crazy because already it sounds crazy. People are not very aware of all those things nowadays yet, sadly. But also, because they said to people that you are crazy and unstable, so, you know, it just confirms. They talk about you behind your back. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm saying. This is what I'm doing. This is the smear campaign. They are preparing the ground so that if you are talking, and they are doing everything in order for you to talk, that you would appear totally crazy. Did I see a card turn? No. Personality disorder, they don't know how to be themselves. Personality disorder, I think that they also think, they want people to think that you have a personality disorder, that you don't know how to care about yourself, causing you to act out of character, irrational, emotions, mood swings. This is what they want. They didn't succeed, but this is what they wanted. This is called reactive abuse. They want you to appear crazy. They need you to appear crazy. This is the whole intention. With those cards here that are in reverse, the tiger's eye and the pyrite, don't even know what it is. It means that if they have tried to do some kind of black magic on you, it didn't work. It has gone back to them. 1 second, please. I am very, very thirsty. So, we'll take 1 or 2 more of those, and then we will get into the tarot and see if we are getting any more information here. Low self-esteem. Their envy and inferior towards you stems from deep-rooted childhood wounds. And they hate you. They hate you because they are jealous of you. The person causing you negativity is a fire sign. There might be a fire sign here. It might be that the person itself, the hacker, you know, that this person is a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or it might be that the person that signed the contract might be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. Because the fire sign might not be the person's sun sign, right? It can be their moon, it can be their Mercury, for example. So don't take too much attention to that. It might be for someone here. Psychic protection, control, spiritual energy while dreaming, and can help with insomnia. Amethyst, okay. Yeah, you need to protect yourself. They might be trying to get into your mirrors. They might be trying to get into your dreams. You know, all those kind of things. If you are doubting yourself, if you are vulnerable, all those things can somehow affect you because of the energies. Don't ask me how it works. I don't know. I don't do none of those bullshit things, but I already had people telling me that, you know, they are dealing with those things. So, but what I know it is that if you doubt yourself, then you are much more vulnerable to all those things. So please don't doubt yourself, and don't doubt yourself because of your environment, right? Because your environment might be consciously or unconsciously complicit to this plan. Let's see. What should we know here? Please, what should the collective be aware of here? The Magician. What else? The Hangman. Yeah, I think that you have succeeded to see things from a different perspective. What might have happened and why all of this started, it is because if we are talking, for example, regarding a family or sport, it doesn't matter. The moment that you started to understand that you were dealing with a situation that was very toxic, maybe very controlling people that were actively trying to keep you small, make you doubt of yourself. Maybe you could feel that those people were talking shit about you. The moment that they felt that you were going for your new beginning, that you were healing, that you were taking your power back, this is the moment that they decided to put all this plan in action, because maybe before they could manipulate you in order to get of you whatever they wanted. But once they understood that you start to see what's going on, yeah, you see the tower here came out, and it came out like this. So they were trying to avoid a tower. They were trying to keep you down. And in order to keep you down, they needed you to feel isolated, to feel crazy, to destroy your mental health, because you were healing. So they were actively trying to destroy your mental health. This was the intention. We might have someone here that succeeds to see what's going on. Tell me more here. What should we know? The Three of Cups. Yeah, listen, we have, I love how it came out. We have a group here that might have participated, that might have been complice in a way or another, maybe without understanding truly what was going on, that they were part of a plan. But as the card came like this, and we have this hangman here and everything, I kind of feel that people are awakening to the reality now. They understand what is going on. They understand that you were not lying, that whatever, that they were tricked, in fact, in the manipulation themselves. Starting to see things differently. What else should the collective know? The Three of Swords, yeah, that they were absolutely their intention was to break your heart totally, like to just put you in a depression. This was the intention. The Four of Cups in reverse, but they didn't succeed. They wanted you to feel rejected, isolated, being fearful of everyone. So maybe because you were dealing with this situation, and if your whole entourage unknowingly was participating in trying to make you feel like you are crazy and you are this and you are that and you had no support. So maybe you kind of felt that you needed to isolate yourself, but you are not depressed. You are just very aware of who you can trust and who you cannot trust, and maybe you felt that in order to maintain your mental health in a way or another, you needed to be surrounded by people that you feel safe. And you might not have had that, but they didn't succeed to put you in the depression that they were hoping that you would be. Yeah, because you could see above the illusion. You could see, yeah, you could see above the illusion. We have the moon here, and this is also what people might see now, because what they see, it is that you are not depressed. Yes, you might have been heartbroken, of course, if you realize that your family isn't supporting you when you are going through something so terrible. And now maybe you are heartbroken also if you realize that what I'm saying here is reflecting on you and that they are the instigators of this plan. It is heartbreaking. And if you realize that you try to find support and whoever you are talking to, they are like looking at you like you are crazy, you know, it is a heartbreaking. But we have the moon here in reverse, so you can see above the confusion, the illusion, and I think that people can also see it. We also have the Ace of Swords here. You are very aware of the lies, the manipulation. You see things very, very clearly, and maybe people start to see it too. In the last reading, we had someone that could see that started to see how they have been used as pawns in this game. Three of Pentacles in reverse. There is no more co-working here. The plan has failed, right? Okay, so they are not working together anymore. Yeah, because you kept your balance. They didn't succeed to make you appear crazy. Let's see, what else should we know here? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they are not... Whoever your family, whoever signed this plan, right? Accepted to, did this thing to you, this horrible trap, this horrible manipulation. They are not getting the money that they were expecting to get. Of course not, because you didn't unalive and they cannot prove that you are mentally unstable. But also their reputation is totally destroyed. So it means that yes, people know what is going on. They see what is going on. We had this Three of Cups here. Like people start to see, they don't see yet. People see. People see, people know. It might still be the beginning, right? Because the lies don't make sense. Because people see. Yes, you might have been heartbroken and it's justified, but depressed you are not. So why is your family lying about you? You know, at a certain moment, people are wondering, like, why are you saying that about this person? If you think that you need to convince us of that, there is obviously a reason. And you might also be speaking about it. With this Ace of Swords, sorry about that. I don't know why. I'm very, very thirsty. I guess that somebody don't want me to talk about those things. So you might also be speaking about it and people understand now exactly what's going on. Maybe they don't understand how deep this is going, you know? Maybe they don't understand that there is a whole plan, that it's not just smear campaigning you. No, it's truly active plan to truly try to make you feel fearful, destroy your mental health, make you appear crazy, convince you that you are crazy, isolate you. I think that this, people might not understand how far it goes, what those people are able to do just in order to get access to your money, your children, whatever it can be. King of Wands in reverse. A tyrant, a manipulator, a controlling person. Somebody totally unhinged. Oh, people are seeing now what they are dealing with. Let's see. Yeah, they lost control of the situation. Your family members, whoever it is, your ex, your spouse, they lost total control of the situation. Because nothing is happening how it is supposed to happen. I guess that they thought that you would fall into the trap. And the reason why, it is because they have very low self-esteem, so they are projecting on you. And if they would go through something like that, they would unalive, they would end up in a mental health facility. They might lose their minds, but you don't. You don't. Yeah, because you are very stable. You might have decided, considering the situation here, to just, take distance, take care of yourself, do things slowly, but building yourself. Taking your time, being patient with yourself, with your healing, taking care of yourself, of your home, reorganizing your life in the best way possible for you without stressing yourself out. You took the right decision in order to deal with the situation. What else should we be aware of? Yeah, they are stuck. Whatever they wanted for you, it's going to them. The Chariot in reverse. They cannot move forward anymore. What else? The Seven of Swords. I love that. I love that. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Whatever they did, the hidden agenda, lying, stealing, manipulating, backstabbing, lying. Did I say lying? Did I say stealing? Scamming, pretending, faking, bad-mouthing you, whatever they did that was hidden, that was selfish, everything is exposed. The Seven of Wands, is in reverse, so it is exposed. It is exposed. Maybe not everybody knows about it, but some important people know about it. The Hierophant. The police knows about it. The police might have been on the investigating already this person who is doing whatever they are doing there on the deep web, dark web, whatever. This very dark enterprise. because there might have been a lot, of people taking, the family taking power of attorney, a lot of people that suddenly appear to lose their mind, but they are all telling the same story. But maybe, it's very difficult to prove, right? It truly needs a real investigation, and maybe the time that they awaken to the reality, they needed more proof. And I kind of feel here, there might also have been a lot of unaliving, of people who have money, who have some kind of comfort, that it's not logical. Then I kind of feel here that the police was already investigating it, but they might have been missing some pieces, and somehow you might have brought some pieces because you didn't lose your mind here. You didn't doubt yourself. You might have doubted, for a certain amount of time, because of course everything is weird. You are like in a Truman Show. It's very weird. Weird things are happening to you. You might have felt that you were gang-stalked, cameras on you, people acting weirdly, and so you might wondering, like, what's going on here? Am I crazy? Am I too suspicious? But no, they wanted you to be under this pressure and asking yourself those questions. The intention was truly to break your mental health. So you might have been doubting yourself. Of course, how not, For example, what those people could do, yeah? They could, for example, send the same day 3 people towards you telling you exactly the same phrase. For example, people coming to you and telling you, I just want to tell you that you are absolutely beautiful. And they leave. So the first one you say, okay, that's cool, that's, why not? You are not thinking that something is weird the first time. The second time it happened 2 hours later. So you are thinking, okay, that's weird already, It doesn't happen every day that somebody stops you in the street to tell you, I just want to tell you that you look beautiful. And so the second time you are already a little bit, what's going on here. And then there's a third time. And maybe the third time you are taking a picture of the person because you are telling to yourself, okay, there is here something happening. They want me to know that they are here. And, but even if you are going to the police with that, okay? Let's say you are going to the police and you have the picture of one person. Because the 2 others, the first one, you didn't think that it was suspicious. The second, you were in shock. So you didn't even think about picturing the person. But the third one you have, okay? So first of all, you need the police to trust you. Second, you need the police to want to investigate and see truly what is happening here. And after, if they find the person, okay? So the person might say, it is this person who asked me to do that. But they said that they wanted me to do that just because they wanted this person to feel good. And so they are going to the person who ordered those 3 people to do that. And the person might say, I just wanted them to feel good. I think that maybe they don't have enough confidence and I wanted them to know how beautiful they are. Presenting them as a hero. And so it takes time in order, it is a true, a deep investigation in order to take out all those things. And I think that maybe all of this happened to you, and maybe the reason why it is because you had what it takes in order to overcome it and maybe finally be able to stop them. Maybe you have all the qualities, like you are confident, you know that you are not crazy, you know that you question yourself, but because you question yourself also, you know that crazy you are not. You didn't doubt your reality for a long time, and even if you doubted certain things, you didn't doubt everything, and you didn't doubt your sanity, right? maybe also you have the ability to be with yourself, and it's not a problem for you, you know. If people reject you or don't support you the way that you need, maybe you were born in a house where you didn't have support anyway. And so you know how to support yourself. And also maybe you are someone for who justice is very important. So even if they try to put some kind of pressure on you, they didn't succeed. You might also have had all kind of weird demands online or things like this, you know. And maybe you are somebody truly that lives in total alignment with your principles, and nobody can do something that afterwards you wouldn't act in ways that you could be blackmailed about or be ashamed of. Uh, and all those qualities are necessary in order to survive all of this, because this is the kind of dark plan that even if someone isn't falling into it, they will find a way to blackmail this person or to scare this person, and it needs a very special person for not being able to blackmail them in any way. Because let me remind you that we are talking here about a hacker that is helped by your first circle. So it means that if you have anything on your computer that you are ashamed of, this person could blackmail you, right? So it demanded a lot, and I think that this kind of terrible trap might have happened to you. If you wonder why, the reason might be because you were the only person able to stop that. Simple. And you might be saving a lot of people now, because whoever is doing this work, they are doing this work, and for a lot of people, you are not the only one, right? And for sure, there are people that have unalived, there are people that are under some kind of power of attorney without any reason, all because of this manipulation. People that are stuck in a mental hospital when they shouldn't be, and maybe they are drugs overly because they have been diagnosed as schizophrenic or I don't know, you know. So you might be helping a lot of people. I kind of feel here with the Hierophant that came out that there is an investigation happening, and the police is on their ass, and it can be those people but also your family then, you know. So if your family somehow took some kind of control, they will fall also. Judgment, look, judgment, beautiful, beautiful. I don't need anything else. We have all the information that we need here. Yeah, this was a follow-up. It doesn't happen a lot, and usually also it's not that I'm coming with a message that I, you know, a download that I had. Usually we are starting clean, but this time it was a little bit special. I had this download this morning, and somehow I had another download right after. So this is why I said, okay, I need to share this with you. I think it's very important information. Once again, please don't take it on yourself if it's not your story, right? You are already supposed to know. This is already supposed to reflect on you. You might have felt weird things happening. You might have felt that somebody was trying to mind control you, that your surrounding was acting weirdly towards you, that the support that you were supposed to get, you didn't get, or people were looking at you like if you were crazy, when it's people that absolutely know that you are not. You know, weird responses of your family, or your spouse, or whoever might have ordered this very dark contract. So you are already supposed to know. You might have had weird phone calls, and it might have come from two different places, which might have also confused you. So I hope that it is helpful to you, that it gives you a little bit more information. But as said, don't take it on you if it's not your story, please. You are truly supposed to know all of this, right? I'm just bringing you confirmation and a little bit more insights about all of this. So if you were new here, I'm sorry that you landed on such a dark video, but this is what it is. I'm just delivering the messages. But if you stayed until the end, I hope that you still felt welcome. And then I just remind you that you have the option to subscribe to the channel in order to be aware next time that a video comes up. I don't know if it will be a follow-up or not. I guess not, but maybe if I'm getting a download, I will share the download. I'm giving the messages that I'm supposed to give. So I wish you all a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching me. Until very, very soon. Bye.